Hey family, welcome to and welcome back. I am So Ronica and I am so ready to remind you to sow into your future. So here on today's episode of Sow into Your Future, we are wrapping up this blue dress, y'all. I am done with it. Stay tuned if you want to see how I completed it. And we can do our pinning. So I know I want this as close to the neck line as possible. I probably want it on the neckline. Got to be mindful of the camera. Don't want to do anything outside of the shot. All right. We got that side pinned. Slide it over. Make sure this is touching the inside of this. Like it's touching the inside on that side. And I'm just making sure that the seam on this one is touching the seam on this one. I guess if I point the pins upward, that would be the better. Anyway. All right. So now we have that like that. Let me put some more pins on the top of here. Let me secure this area a little bit better. Pin the zipper on here. Because even if we tried this on right now, we have no idea what it's going to really feel like or fit like unless we put the zipper on there. All right. Now where's my zipper? My blue zipper. I pinned it on the mannequin. All right, so this is the blue zipper. I would like to start the zipper. Oh, wait a minute, that's long. That's really, really long. Why am I surprised every time I find out the zipper is long? All right. So we're gonna pin this up here. This is the top portion of the mesh of the tulle. A part of me is saying, why don't I fold this over to give it a little bit more secureness? And then a part of me is like, okay, it's kind of already difficult working with tulle. So let me just get the concept down on how to put a zipper in this type of dress, connecting the skirt with the top. And then I worry about the longevity of the zipper being able to stay on there. All right. So this part may be unnecessary for me to... No, it's necessary. No, I got to take my time with this, y'all. But we're just going to pin the shear on both sides. And then once we get down closer to where the skirt thing is at the bottom, that's when I'll include you guys. So I'm just want to remind you guys to make sure that if you attempt something like this, make sure that tulle does not get in the way of being zipped up. Because right now it's like not wanting to, I don't know, it's easy to just slide over and be in an area where it shouldn't be. And y'all, I had that exact experience happen. So I took it to the serger sewing machine, and I was taking the pins out ever so slowly and delicately and carefully, and I must have taken a pin out that was really had the fabric secure, because I couldn't even take my foot off of the presser foot fast enough, or the pedal, excuse me, fast enough, and it just went to the other side and got sewn in the wrong place. Ugh. But how I fixed it was I just went ahead and snipped it, and since it was mesh or tulle, it just kind of like I made it stretch over to where it needed to be. Again, since I'm only a little bit over 4 months into sewing, I'm not expecting things to look perfect. I'm expecting to grasp the concepts on how I'm going to pull it all together. Okay guys, so one thing I want to point out is that, you know how we like to do the pivotal points over here when we're pinning? Well, that's something that you really can't do, I find, when you're doing shear with the zipper, tulle with the zipper, excuse me. You just got to take your time and you have to hold it in position for the next pin. And once you get it, then pin it. Because when I tried it any other way, I felt like I was, I felt the fabric just wanting to do its own thing. So I would pin it ever so many inches. Look at that. Look at that. So now I'm going to slide this up. And I'm going to pin the back of this because I may not even, it obviously it's not enough room for, you know, the zipper to be in the back of the skirt. So I'm just going to pin the pivotal points on this. Okay. So later on in the video, you'll see that I didn't need that much fabric in the back right there. And we're definitely not going to sew it like this because obviously this is the wrong side to sew it on. But I just want that to be held together. And now, y'all, let's try her on. Real quick, I feel like I owe you guys an explanation. So I wanted to add to the title Seronica. And I wanted to include the principal purpose for this channel, and that's to remind people to sew into their future. So Seronica's not going anywhere. So it looks like the black is starting to cover up the armholes, which is cool because I can always cut the black on the sides to where the armholes are not covered up. You know what I mean. So now let's hold it up to ourselves and see where it's going to fall. This looks really big. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of this dress. Y'all see where the zipper is on here? That's where I thought that it was going to fall on the dress that we're making. So guys, I didn't even realize that I put on a dress that would be part of my inspiration. Okay, so I'm stepping out of the other dress. And now we are stepping into, wait a minute, let me unzip it. Forgot I had it zipped up. All right. Ooh, this is pin central, y'all. I feel like I should just sew it first and then try it on. Anyway, I'm stepping into it. If I get pinched, if I get stuck, I can take 1 or 2 sticks, okay? But if I start to feel like a human pin cushion, I'm going to take it off, sew it. Because you don't know it till you sew it. I got my arm in one side. I got my, first stick. I got my arm in the other side. Hold on, wait a minute. Apparently, the armholes being covered up, I need to cut that now. I can't even slide this up on me. But yeah, we're going to definitely cut those armholes free. You think I would have really, I guess I thought the tulle was going to stretch over it. Let me let y'all, hold on. So, this is what I'm talking about. Let me put it so y'all can see it. This is the armholes, okay? And this is the extra fabric. So I did it like that intentionally because I felt like I was showing too much in past times. And so now it's like perfect because I can just cut off the excess. Let me make sure. And then I can take this pin anyway, we're gonna go to the other side. Okay. Locate the armhole. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can see this, but that was not pinned correctly. All right. I think we're good. Let me put a pin right there. Let me put a pin in it. Put some pins in it. Put some pins in it. Put some pins in it. All right. Okay, so let's look at these armholes again. Are we ready to try them on? I feel like I only cut one side. Is that accurate? I'm going to pin this part here. All right. It's literally like what I'm wearing. I just thought about that. Except for this has the, maybe it's going straight across. Anyway. But it has the embellished tulle. No, this is sheer. Anyway. Y'all. The pin just came out. Y'all know I don't want to fool with it with an outfit longer than need be. Okay. I'm just making sure the armholes are open. That's open. Without sticking myself. Just had to readjust a pin. Whew. Something just stuck me in my belly. Okay, let's just try her on. I feel like this one needs to be open more. This armhole. And this is the one I cut. What in the hootamajigger? Y'all know we're gonna figure it out. That's what we do over here. We figure it out. Bring in the dancing boys. I got one leg in, another leg in, pulling it up over the hip. Just one. That's all. Got one arm in the armhole. Doesn't appear to be a problem. Not even getting stuck. Got another arm. Oh, I feel some shifting. I feel something pulling in the wrong place. Both arms are in. Now let me walk. Make sure y'all gotta. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't want to. Hold on. I forgot. If I can go without blurring out as much. Let me get myself together first and then walk out there. Before I get to sewing, because y'all know I'm about to sew it next. feel like I should have done this part off camera. Put it on and then pinned it around, pinned it on me. Using my body as the mannequin. Ooh, child. My whole butt is out. Anyway, so I'm going to zip this up. Ooh, without taking the pins out. I'm going to zip it up and then I'm going to hold the skirt portion closed. Ooh, it don't want to go up. Hold on. I bet it's some tulle in the way somewhere. Oh, come on. Dang on pins. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to sew it. I can't show you. I can't even zip it up. I'm just gonna have to close the skirt up and just gonna have to just go for it. Just sew it. Because right now I'm loving this part. I'm loving this part. But when I turn around, all that's going on back there with the pins are making it worse. They're sticking out, they're sticking, they're falling out, sticking me. Let me sew it together. All right. So now we're going to flip this inside out, take the pins off, the clamps, clampity clamps. Turning her inside out. And let's just tackle one issue at a time. Let's close up the back of this skirt. Okay? And we're going to serge it. And let me see, what else can I serge? What else can I pin to serge? Wait a minute, why is this looking like this? That's the question. Okay. It wasn't all the way turned inside out yet. I was like, hold on now. Okay, so there was a little piece of, you know how stockings get runs in it? That's what it looks like, this tulle, what has happened to the tulle. And that's why it wouldn't zip up. Well, now it's zipping up just fine. Okay? But yeah, one of the pins had caught the tulle and it was dragging it to the other side. All right, so I'm going to do that zipper last. So I'm not even going to worry about pinning that zipper again. Let's go to the serger. Y'all, I am so glad that dressmaking and sewing has become like more than just a passion of mine, but it's just fascinating to me. And so when I run into an obstacle, it's not an obstacle, but it is an opportunity to learn more about it. Yeah, let's close up this skirt. And like 50% of our problems, our issues will be over. I thought the zipper was going to be able to fit or needing that extra room. And it didn't. Forgot to make sure nothing was under there that shouldn't be under there. Alright. So as y'all know, we create and adjust. We learn from our mistakes. We trust God with the process. We keep something under the needle. That's the only way you're going to learn, unless you keep something under the needle. All right. And you don't know it till you sew it. Okay? So now we're going to find that area that had the hole in it. Wow. This feels really good. I love the quality of this Amazon fabric. Although, it's not what I normally gravitate to. Now, where is that hole? I know it was, there it is. Because you know them holes will come out in the boardroom. Excuse me, ma'am. You got a hole. Anyway. And I don't know know if I even turned this to where y'all could see what I was doing. Y'all probably couldn't, but I just ran that through there. Then when I got to the point where it was already serged, I cut that corner, turned it, and it came on out, and it was a tail hanging, and I just clipped the tail. For those who don't know how to, you know, just serge a small area. Because when I first started, I thought you had to keep on going, keep on going, keep on going until you know. But you can get in there and turn the fabric and come on out of there. Cut that corner. All right, so I think that's everything. The rest of it will have to be on the sewing machine. The brother from another mother. Pins everywhere. Look at that. Let's see if this is going to act right today. Because, you know, yesterday the tension was off. Oh, my oh. Alrighty. So now, I think the only thing we'll actually hand sew is the zipper. So now I'm just going to unzip it. Because why is it zipped? Hold on, wait a minute. Okay. It was twisted and twirling every which way. All right. Trying to make sure these pins don't come out of here, y'all. Because I feel like we got the zipper positioned perfectly. So now I'm going to, maybe I should hand sew this. Let me be realistic for a second. All right, let's just stitch the top portion of this. That's something that I know with clarity can be done with the sewing machine. All right. Because I don't know anything until I sew it. You don't know it till you sew it. All right. Let me take this pin out. Put this right back where it was. Press her foot down. This is the part of the video where you want to turn your volume down so you don't wake up Pookie and Ray right now. Oh, did we just go over it? What in the hoodamajigget? I know I just saw a pin. Now I don't see it no more. Alright, I feel a pin underneath there. Yeah, I know I went over a pin, but apparently I didn't. But I thought I seen one. Okay, so apparently when I do the back stitching, that's when the tension gets like bubbly. We get the bubble guts. Apparently. Because it only happened, I mean, it happened last night. Look at that. What in the hoodamajigget? Who do I send an email to? Because this is, why is this? All right. It's not as bad as I thought. I thought I had accidentally sewed this to the bottom of it. All right, well, you know what? We got our top portion on there. We got our skirt sewed up. Let me get the hand sewn the zipper, I guess. No, I'm going to sew the parameters of the angle of this, you know what I'm saying? This little back part. Because if I get the top hooked onto the tool, and then it really won't matter if the bottom, because of gravity. Do y'all see what I'm, y'all don't get it. I'm trying to avoid work. Hold on now, you're going too fast. All right, presser foot up, needle up, slide it out. Very easy does it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. I got that song stuck in my head from work. Oh, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know the lyrics. All right. I guess you don't have to know the lyrics to know the melody, right? And if the melody is pleasant. All right. I'm just cutting off these little scraggly serge threads that are conflicting with the outfit. Okay. Because of the white thread from the serger. It's almost starting to get on my nerves, y'all. Almost. Yeah, I know I really don't care about the color change of the thread, but it's giving defective. Defective. And if it doesn't have to give defective, you know, who knows? A month from now, I may start changing my thread for different projects. And I may not. Let's keep it 100. All right, so now let me go on the other side. I hate to say it, it's going to be a part 3, y'all. I thought we was going to, you know what I'm saying? Boom, bam, bam, boom. Let me stop. All right, I just heard a pin. All right, so now we're gonna go over this other angled black piece. Okay, that's what I call it. What do you call it? I just keep cutting off these serge threads. Where are they coming from? At this point, I'm getting it mixed up if I'm sewing from the inside out, from the outside in. I think this is probably the most complicated. Even the wedding gown didn't come with all this. Like, what in the... Combining 3 different fabrics. The black, the Amazon fabric, and the tulle. Let's just see what happens when I put it on 4. Excuse me, I am so sorry. I apologize. I am shocked and appalled at myself. You know, you gotta play it up for people who think that's disgusting, even though it's natural. I'm more surprised that I was able to belch. I haven't even eaten. Okay, I had a banana. So now I'm going down the perimeter, doing something I didn't do on the other side, y'all. Why? Because, you know what, I need to stop because I don't even know. I mean, granted it's a pin here, so that's letting me know I'm doing right. Let me take this pin out. Maybe I'm, you know what I'm saying? Let me. Oh, did y'all see that? It happened just like that. Okay, ain't gonna be no part 3. I took that pin out and this fabric overlapped. It jumped. And it got that one little stitch. Man. All right, well, yeah, I don't think it's no recovery from that. All that talk about modifications and whatnot, I don't think it's no recovery from that. It happened so fast. I tried to take my foot off of the... Let me think, y'all. Let me take these pins out. Yeah, that's going to have to get cut. Because it's like intertwined with the presser foot. It ain't going forward. It ain't going backward. I'm going to have to cut it. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna, I mean, because it's the delicateness of the tool that is making me think that this can't be salvaged. Wait a minute. Oh, I spoke too soon. Wait a minute, maybe I didn't. Let me look at it. Let's look at our work, y'all. Let's admire what we've done. Let me turn this inside out, right side out. Turn it down. Ooh, y'all see how pretty that is? Do y'all see? Do you see? Do you see? Did I turn it? Am I finished turning it? Why is it looking like this? Come on now. Come on now. Okay, so far it looks good to me. This white thread, y'all, if I see another loose thread dangling, swaying back and forth in the wind, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. All right, so this is, let's just see if, okay, so this is where the mistake transpired. It's almost like, can y'all see? I can't see. That's as zoomed in as I can get. But I mean, I guess because of where it's at like the base of the back, small of the back. It's kind of like we needed to do that angle thing. So it kind of cut into the tool. I mean, it's somewhat of a predicament, but not enough for us to abandon the project. But we will call it quits for today, y'all. Nope, I'm gonna go over this side. And then I'll hand stitch the zipper off camera, and tomorrow, if the Lord allows me to see another day, y'all, then I will do the try on and we'll start another project. But y'all, that gave me a little scare. I was a little nervous. I didn't know what would become of my project. Oh, that's too close. All right, so again, as I was stating, I will pin this just so that I know, so that you and I know. Because I still got to go in there and fry this fish up. My husband said he was going to eat out tonight. So I was like, I bought one, because he don't like fish. And so I bought one little catfish. And I have not had catfish since the church had a really good, oh my goodness, that catfish dinner. Lord have mercy, it was worth every penny. That was the best fish I ever had in my life. Okay, no offense, Mad Jackson City Fish in Kansas City. But anyway, so I'm going to go in there and fry this fish up. Because normally I wouldn't cook fish, being that he doesn't eat fish. But since it's just me eating right now, today. Anyway. All right, so let's go sew this side here. And then again, I hope I can do this off camera. I hope I don't turn the camera off and start editing and then just, I'm spitting. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this fish. I hope I don't burn it. All right, feels good knowing that I have some of these pins out of here. But now that I know that fabric can just fall to the other side like that and get underneath the needle, is that me not taking responsibility out? Accountability? It's like, no, honey, you kept your foot on the presser, on the pedal, and you sewed a piece that should have been sewn. But it happened so fast. I mean, I feel like that was an act of God. So now we're going to put this under the needle, press her foot down. And I know I need to change that bobbin. That bobbin was not that big to go through all of what I've been doing. I wish another piece of fabric would jump to the wrong side. All right, press her foot down. Foot on the pedal. Pedal to the metal. Make sure ain't nothing under there that should not be under there. All right. Guess I should do a little back stitch. Forward march. I knew it. I said it felt weird. The needle, there was no thread. Y'all, it's time to call it quits for tonight. Because when did the thread decide it's had enough? And it's not even the bobbin. It's the thing on the top. When did that decide that it was calling it quits? Let me see. Where's my... Y'all, we're going to wrap this video up for tonight. I got fish in there calling my name. And if I don't cook it, it won't get cooked. Alright guys, so first things first, this is going to be the reveal of this dress. So I'm going to very quickly try this on. I'm going to leave these leggings that I have on so that the bottom of this does not show too much. So in trying this on, I realized that, the back, I didn't, y'all, it's not my best work. I got the concept down. I understand now that you cannot have the top and the skirt both long. Something's going to have to give way. And then me connecting two bodices, the sheer bodice and the cotton Amazon fabric. You know what I'm saying? It's just too long, and the skirt was too long. And I don't know if y'all could see that, but I tried that on with just undergarments and my whole backside was still showing. Now, what I do love about it is that I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. That little fringe, ruffle, I love that the back. You see how it's asymmetrical? Let me type on. Hold on. So I absolutely love that right there. I love that you can clearly see, like, it's, to me, that's gorgeous. Like, I that's what I wanted to do and that's what I did. So I may have not have done everything I wanted to do on this particular dress, but I did what I wanted to do. I wanted to have those back slants. I wanted to have that zipper on the sheer, and I wanted to have both of these pieces connected. But now I just got to work on making sure that they both aren't long. And I thought I had that way up there by the neckline. That was the original plan. Y'all remember hearing me say that in the video. I wanted to have that past the neckline. And somehow it ended up down there where it was last time. So I don't know if the mesh just or the tulle just doesn't have structure to hold it up. Once it gets heavy, it starts falling, sliding down or, hanging down further than what it should. But I didn't even bother to close up the back of the skirt because I was over it, and that's okay. You know, when you feel it, you feel it, and when you don't, you don't. But guys, I appreciate y'all taking time out to watch me as I'm learning, creating and adjusting, learning from my mistakes, and enjoying the journey. Enjoy the journey. That's what it's about, y'all. That's me talking about I'm over it. Thanks for watching.